few moments that we have left, we want to talk right down to earth in a language that everybody here can easily understand.
The cult of personality. I know your anger.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everyone. Get ready for NBA action live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg. And Greg Anthony. Well, it was the Indiana Pacers winning their last game against the Jazz. And just a 2-point win there. They had to fight tooth and nail for it.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Paul George is out there with John Lewis. Then there's Ellis. Then it's Turner. And it's Hill in at the point guard. Paul George with the steal. Feeds it to Hill. Passes it to Lure. It's hauled in by Bogut. Indiana on D.
The game is the first of a 3-game season series for these clubs, both looking to take round one.
And, Greg, the first time you face a team in the season, that's when you're looking to take that mental advantage. Demonstrate you're better, and that could make it easier down the road.
Here's Ellis. Andrew Bogut making his last shot. Here's Lure. An 11-point game for him in the win against Utah.
Yeah, and talk about his scoring. I mean, Kevin, with the defense trying to pressure him, he did a good job of getting them to overcommit and getting himself
inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
Now, here is Hill. Knocked away. Curry with the steal. Inside. Here's Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose, the D hasn't been able to keep up.
Free throw good, Green. They're really on their heels at this point.
Yeah, on both ends of the floor, Kevin. They've lost some confidence along the way.
Lure. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
Clearly, he's not pleased with all the looks they've given up on the inside, and also to get them to tighten up that defense.
Yeah, and I think he's going to let them know about it. I mean, they're playing some soft interior defense, and You can't win that way. That's a recipe for disaster if you're not going to play with some physicality inside.
The drive by Ellis. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
That's a big basket. You don't want to let the game get away from you right off the bat.
Here's Thompson. Green kicks to Bogut. Count the bucket.
They're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. That won't get it.
Not at all, Clark. You rarely see a team surrender points this easily. They have got to do better.
Here's Hill. And that one's good. A 21-point outing in their last game against Miami. That bucket in no time at all. Curry's got 7.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
If you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
And they keep going down low with the ball and keep getting positive results.
Extremely positive. I mean, this is a very nice lead to have early in the ball game.
Pacers trail by 16. Hill with it. Ellis outside. Unloads. And that's collected by Bogut.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
It's deflected. And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
Brandon Rush. He's checked in for Andre Iguodala. Indiana also making some changes. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Turner. Hill comes in for Lure. Young is subbed in for Hill. Well, Doris, an interesting game. Moments ago, you had a chance to talk with head coach Frank Vogel. What do you have to say?
He talked about the impact of opposing big man Andrew Bogut, saying there just aren't that many 7-footers with his kind of game. A great interior defender first and foremost. We can't get tunnel vision when we attack the rim. He's got size and strength, and we can't allow him to bully us for offensive rebounds. Let's see if they can keep Bogut from having a big game, guys.
Thanks a lot, Doris.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
To the middle, poked loose. It's stolen by Hill. Oh, and here comes Young all alone. Good, the assist goes to Hill. Young's got his first bucket in this one.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Pacers trail by 15. 1:11 left here in the first quarter. The feed to Pekovic. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and it's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
.103 left to play in the first. Right side George. With his first shot attempt, the putback, and Pekovic throws it down.
Now, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
That cuts the lead to single digits. Young's got his second bucket of the night.
And both teams on fire from the opening tip.
Well, I don't doubt it, Greg. We're going to have an entertaining game of basketball here today. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that's the case.
He had a nice open look right there. That's now 8 points for Draymond Green.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets.
Closing out quick enough.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Now, here is Young. He's coming off a 13-point game against Utah. Ellis, the pass to George. Off target from the wing.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. Playing smart offensively in the first half, no doubt about it.
Yeah, the numbers support it.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And Steph Curry, a player within the gym range. He told us about his comfort stretching the floor.
Anywhere 5.
I was going to say, Greg, how big must that hoop look to Steph Curry? And tough to guard might be the understatement of the day.
I mean, he is just an insanely great shooter. I mean, arguably, I don't think there's an argument. He's the best shooter in the world. The argument is whether or not he's the best shooter ever. And listen, I can imagine there's very few times that Coach Curry is not going to allow this splash brother to let her rip.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Not sure you can play any better offensively.
Very few bumps in the road so far. It's been an easy ride for him.
Okafor out there with Draymond Green, and there's Iguodala. Then it's Curry, and it's Kennedy in at the point guard position. And for the Pacers, Hill is out there with Young. Then it's Hill, then it's Green, and it's Turner in at the center position. And Young, here we go. Draymond Green pulls it in.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Young with the ball. Now Green defending. And it's Hill. That time the assist from Young.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Iguodala, the pass to Kennedy. Kicks it to Okafor. The shot is off. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. The drive by Hill. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage, even though it was all over him.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Looney's checked in for Draymond Green. And the Pacers also making a change. Lewis checked in for Jordan Hill. Looney passes to Curry. Lets it go from deep, and he gets it to go. He's got 7.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Timeout called the Pacers.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
I was able to listen in on what Frank Vogel had to say to his team. He was intent on running their offense through Turner. coach is looking for big things from him throughout the rest of this game on the offensive end. A lot of the scoring burden will fall on him. Being in the position they're in, probably a smart move to go to the clipboard and switch things up while we're still in the first half. Kevin?
Great. Thanks for the report, Boris.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
It's Iguodala with the drive. 18 feet out. Now the pass to Kennedy. Hits the three-point bomb. 10 points for him.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Pass to Lure. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Young. Good on the shot. On a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. Iguodala, that's a two-pointer. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 4 assists now tonight.
A pretty delivery that time from Iguodala.
Curry brings the double. Curry with the steal. One-on-one here. Puts it up from 17, and he knocks down the jumper. Curry's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
The drive by Hill, and Okafor with the block. Iguodala against Green, and it's Iguodala with the jam.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and, Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Iguodala with the steal. Soft touch off the glass. Iguodala's got 6 in the quarter.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
And Young, here we go. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Here's Looney. Hits the target from 18 feet. Looney's got his second bucket tonight.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Curry, good.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
It's tipped. We've got 1:08 left to play here in the half. From the wing, and that one's good. 12 points for him.
His switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
To the middle. And Turner with the basket on the assist by Hill.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Good. Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
And that's 10 of their last 12 points that have come off assists.
Young outside. Traps in the tray. Young's got 9 points now in the quarter.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Andre Iguodala with the slam.
And a great job of taking advantage of the steal there to get those easy ones in transition.
You know, that's exactly how you draw it up, Greg, on the board. I mean, good defensive work, aggressive play in the open court. Those two things are hand in glove when they work together.
And it's Turner off the drive. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot. Here's Looney. Pass to Kennedy. From deep. Cannot hit. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. The Warriors delivering the blowout. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Andre, what has been the underlying principle of how you and the team have taken the floor tonight?
Communication. Communication doesn't show up on the stat sheet, but in order for us to be a good team, everyone has to be on the same page, and we're doing it tonight.
Andre, thank you. Kevin, one of those intangibles you always look to.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Thanks for joining us. That's going to do it for now as the second half is just about ready to get started. We'll see you later.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for Young. 13 points, and there's a nice number in his assist column as well.
It really has been, Clark. He's created a lot of open looks for his teammates. Very unselfish play from him today.